Ooh, child. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. It's Saturday gossip. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Mm-mm. Make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all come in over here on YouTube. If you're in the bushes, but it's a whole lot to discuss. So much, so much, so much going on. So let's come together and discuss some of this foolery. I know y'all be like, okay, now wait a minute. I know Pastor not getting in no drama. No, drama sells, but I do have an opinion. I mean, we all entitled to our own opinion. You know, that's why we all got our own platforms that we can, say what we want to say and give our opinion about certain things, that we choose to talk about. Um, Nobody can dictate and tell you what you can and what you can't talk about because at the end of the day, we are all adults. So I choose to talk about what I want to talk about, and some things I choose not to talk about. That's just what it is. Hey, Nadia, baby, how you doing? You was on my mind just a few minutes ago, and I was going to inbox you and tell you to come on and join the live and be encouraged. All is well, and God is not lost. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Trisha. Yeah, so I know it ain't gonna be crowded. It's just a few people. We can have a woman to woman open discussion about, I know some of the stuff y'all probably know what's going on around in the streets and you probably don't know, but you know, um I was looking, like everybody else do. I go and look and observe and search. I would be lying if I say I don't look. There's no possible way you could be on social media and not look up at what's going on around on social media. Everybody, if you want to call me nosy, whatever. Right? Everybody knows if that's the case because everybody don't know what's going on if they don't go look, right? Hey Kia, hey Dorothy, hey Shatay. She said, I'm here. I'm just it be in my feelings, but I love and appreciate y'all. Okay, baby. We want you to keep your head up and stay positive, love. It's all good, you know. Um, and glad you're able to come and fellowship with us today. But anyway, what I was saying is, a lot of times when you voice your opinion about certain things, people tend to, say you shouldn't talk about this or you're being messy or whatever the case may be. When actuality, everybody get a little messy. That's what it is. That's what gossip is. You get a little messy. But at the end of the day, it's how you respond to it, how you handle it. And we all adults, we got an opinion about, you know, things. We might not always see things the same way. We may not always agree with everything, but we are entitled to voice our opinion. Now, however, what I've learned is that people don't like when you give your opinion. When you give your opinion because you're not a yes man or because you're not agreeing to everything that they display, do, or say, then it becomes a problem. Um, like I've said, and I'll say it again, I'm my own individual person. God didn't make a duplicate of me. I'm different. He's gifted me different. So I try to do things as a balance. That's how I live my life. That's how I chose to live my life. Um, I have fun. I love to laugh. Y'all know that. I love music. I love gospel music. I love secular music. I like to dance. I like to praise dance. I mean, shout. That's just that's who I am. That's a part of me. Phony and fake, no, I'm not that. I am a person of truth. I stand to be corrected if I'm wrong, but if I see something that go against the grain, I have liberty to speak about it because I'm on my platform and nobody can tell me what I can say and choose to say what I could talk about. I've said this over and over again. When you bring your foolery to social media, internet, that goes for me and anybody else. If you bring it to social media, you give access to everybody to what? Speak about it, have an opinion, to talk about it, pick it apart, or whatever the case may be. Okay. That's to be expected. You can't live your life trying to please everybody. I would never try to please everybody, huh? As long as I'm pleased with God and satisfied with myself, that's all that matters. Because everybody not gonna always like what I do and what I say, and that's understood. But however, I've said this and I say it again. I kind of deviated from it before, but it seems like it has resurfaced. And I'm saying we because I am of mature age myself. And it's just certain things, certain characteristics and certain display, certain behaviors we shouldn't. We are actually supposed to be a leader. Well, everybody's not a born leader, but I am a born leader. Okay. But we are supposed to set the tone, set the example. And what it narrows down to sum it up, like I've always said, and like the world have said, drama sells. People like drama. You have people will say all day, every day, I don't like the drama. I don't like this. I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of this. Well, stop lying to yourself, because if you're tired, you wouldn't be doing it. Okay. So nobody's tired, because we know that pays, that run the numbers, that runs the pay and all of that. So everybody like a little drama. However, myself, I do like a little tea here, there, and every now and then, because I make it comical or whatever. I make it my own. But I don't thrive on it every day, because you could get drained from it. It's tiring. It's very tiring, but I understand, it's just like watching television, when you turn on and you see reality shows, it gives you that drama that you're looking for. It gives you that hype. It gives you that drilling. So, I understand, so it is what it is. So, however, I don't know none of these people. None of these people don't know me. But if you got something out here and people talking about it, they bring receipts. It's just what it is. So it's not a form of bully, a malicious act of no kind, not on my behalf. But if I choose to talk about something, I'm at liberty to do that. I don't owe my allegiance to nobody but God. Okay. So with that being said, the Lord, the two is on the loose again. The two is on the loose again, honey. Now, I went over to my little cousin's room, child, to the little I call it the exhibit hall. And lo and behold, there it was. I say, now these two is at it again. I thought they had them kind of quiet down. I thought they was living their life and doing their little, splurge and, doing their thing. But child, it gets worse and worse every time you see them. That's who you talking about. Lord, I'm talking about Senior C and Sister T. Well, let me see, because I don't want nobody to think I'm talking about them. Sister, what we call that lady? Lady Fair. That's it. Yeah, honey. Senior C and Lady Fair. Y'all know them the names I gave them, right? Well, child, before I get started, honey, let me do this right here, because I don't want nobody to be lying to me. I'm bullying. How you gonna talk about somebody bullying somebody, honey, and all of that kind of stuff? And y'all around here doing the same thing, talking about folks and calling folks names, literally calling their names, honey. And then y'all want to say, oh no, y'all can't talk about it. The devil is a lie, honey. You out here acting a fool, we gonna talk about it. That's just what it is, honey. Like I say over and over again, honey, parents didn't get a blueprint for them, honey, as being a parent or being the most valuable player, most valuable parent. Didn't get no blueprint, honey, with being parented. Now these children, honey, you can't let these children make you feel that you did. Now, if you didn't do nothing wrong, I say that because there's some circumstances people did something wrong. That's, you know, but if you know you have not done anything wrong and you raise your children the best way you could, and they get out here in this world and they make decisions and do what they want to do, you can't hold a parent responsible for what their children decide to do. When they become grown and matured enough to make their own decisions in life, you can't hold that parent responsible, honey. It's because what the child chose to do. Remember, they say the word, I'm grown. Well, when you're grown, you make your decisions, right? Whether it's good or bad. You got to live with it, okay? That was your choice. Can't say, oh, because my mama did this. Let me tell you something. You don't have to be a product of your parent, whether it's mama or daddy. Hold on, y'all. Let me get hot flashes. Let me turn this fan on. You don't have to be a product of your environment. You don't have to be a product of your how you was brought up around your parents or whatever, whether they was together or whether they wasn't together. Okay, you can make a conscious decision to decide, you know, hey, that's what my mama did, that's what my daddy did, that's what my grandmama and them did, whoever raised you, but I choose not to do that. I'm going to do it a different way. The choice is yours. So stop blaming parents for things you decided to do and get the results that you get because it's your fault. Okay? All right. But let me read this copyright disclaimer, honey. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, and research. All things in this video, though there are receipts, but for the sake of covering, all things pertaining to in this video is for entertainment purposes only. All things are allegedly, even in my chat, okay? This is no form of bullying, malicious towards, malice towards anyone whatsoever. Sole purposes is for entertainment only, okay? Well, I know some people read that, some people don't, and some people could read it, and some people still try to, say, oh, you was harassing, you was bullying. You go sit down somewhere in a corner here, because ain't nobody bullying and doing nothing. People just doing their commentary, their response, their opinion, or whatever the case may be, and that's just what it is, okay? Well, Lord, honey, let me tell y'all about sister. I thought these folks, the last thing I talked about on these folks, honey, it's been a minute, was about the stolen vehicle. Well, let me tell you something. A lot of things, it don't take a smartest person to kind of pick parts and figure out things, you know. When you're a person that's very observant, very, and I don't like to use the word discernment, because a lot of people use the word discernment, don't have discernment, okay? But when you're a person that can analyze and you're a person that can process things, you think things through and you could just see it for what, some stuff is just BS and you could just see it for what it is and you just call it for what it is, just right off the rip, you know, because they think a lot of people that's seasoned and older or mature, they think that they don't know nothing. I could just, you know, they green, I could just say anything and they just, no, honey. But I saw all through all of that, honey, that was a bogus lie ever. Now, that's why I had left off with the situation about the stolen vehicle, right? Don't you know, anytime you do something in the dark, it always manifests in the light. Don't think you might get away for something. You might get away for a moment in time. but it'll catch up with you. Oh, it catches up with you, honey. Mm-hmm. So, anywho, child, the vehicle has resurfaced. Now, wait a minute. That's what I said, honey. I was on my phone after we clubbed last night, and I went to scroll, and I said, let me see what's out here in these streets, honey. Let me see. And I seen that, people talking about it and everything. So I said, well, lo and behold, whoop, there it is. It was right there, honey. It has resurfaced, honey. After the fact now, allegedly, they say that they had already got a check because they hadn't got a new vehicle. Now, that's all allegedly. I don't know these people business, honey. I don't know, but I'm getting gossip about it, honey. Yes, indeed, because it's out here. And so, honey, I say, well, do Jesus. So one of the ladies, she has a guest on her platform. These children, I'm telling you, these supporters now. Some of y'all, this message is the haters, honey. You know what the haters is? Hell, okay. But you got something that, most of this, very educated. They are very astute. They have a professional job, real jobs, honey. And they come from all walks of backgrounds of life, honey. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, honey, they had a little lady on there, honey. She was a insurance, some kind of dealing with insurance thing. Honey, catch folks that be doing shady stuff, honey. And she was up there and I said, she was talking and giving some little details and everything. I said, well, ooh. So the lady said, honey, only thing they're going to get, honey, is the truck. Now wait a minute, let's back up a little bit. The truck wasn't, only thing was stripped was the wrap. Who in the ham and cheese biscuits with hors d'oeuvres strip a whole vehicle? If you steal a vehicle, first of all, I'm not a crook, okay? Now, I've been to jail before. Let me put it out there, honey, for anybody want to go digging me up on it. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to save you paperwork and save you some time, honey. Yeah, I've been to jail before. But it was never on behalf of nobody else, okay? I'm going to re-say what I said before. So those that, like the docs people, let me help you out. I'm going to save you some time with your fingers and everything, because I know you probably said at the computer. Well, let me see what you got. Okay. Yes, I have been to jail. Okay. Now, let me tell you what I went to jail for. First time I went to jail for was when I was in 8th grade. I called myself buying some weed from this Caucasian girl. Okay. And my mama said, I'm not coming to the school because we lived on the north side of town. I was going to school on the west side of town. She said, I'm not coming to get you, honey. You want to buy weed and you smoking weed? She said, well, you learned it from us. I learned it from my brothers. I did. Okay. So, back then they take you to downtown, honey. Well, I went downtown for a joint. Okay. But it wasn't no charge or nothing like that. So you ain't gonna find no felonies or none of that on me. And if anybody say I got in it, they lying, okay? Because I ain't got no felonies. Never had none, okay? And then the other time I went to jail was I was driving and they said my tag had expired. But if you lived in Georgia during the 80s, it would tell you that the tags came out at the same time and expired at the same time. So my tag wasn't expired. It was just a messy officer at that time. And I'm just gonna say it what it was, Happened to go to school with my husband anyway. So he pulled me over and said that I had a warrant. Okay. The warrant was because I had wrote a check. And I told y'all back then, everybody done did it. If you didn't, you're lying. Okay. When they didn't have debit cards, they would issue you checks. Okay. So I wrote a check on my account, overdraft on my name. Okay. That's what I went to jail for, honey. No, did I spend any time? No, I had to pay restitution. Yes, I did, honey, and I paid that, honey, on my little probation. So if that's 100 years ago, okay? So if you go digging up the dead for that, that's what you're gonna have, honey. Felons, never, honey. Crimes, no. Stealing, hell to the no. Never, ever, ever. That's all I ever did, okay? All right now. And I'm be 60 years old, so I ain't did nothing else. That's old, yeah. So okay, that's all I ever did in my life. Okay, other than lived on the flip side of the coin. I did that, honey. Yes, ma'am. I was a little on the other side of the coin. I did that. I wrote my book about it. That's out there, honey. So okay, so when you go digging up, honey, that's all you're gonna find on me. All right. So I saved you some time. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about this. So when you go out here and you a person, but still a vehicle. I've seen it on TV. Now, I never did it, but I've seen it on TV. They're going to hot wire the wire and crank it up and all of that. They're gonna take a thing that, you know, I ain't trying to tell y'all how to do that. I'm just telling you what folks do. They take a, you know, where the windshield is, they take a, what you call them things, a slim jim, and they pop the lock like that. But if it's an automatic, windows go down and go up and all that, honey, you can't pop the lock with that, okay? Because that's power. Okay. So if the truck got all, you know, the vehicle got all that in it, you know, all the power windows and power locks and all of that. I say, now something is strange. How the heck you gonna go steal a vehicle with somebody's face plastered all over it and nobody see it? And in this days and time that we live in now, you got cameras on every block, honey, everywhere. If the neighbors ain't got no bell cameras, you got the cameras up in the city, got them up everywhere on blocks and everything, highways and bridges and all. So who in the world don't see a person stealing something nowadays? You know, technology is a lot different. So it raised a flag with me right then and there. I said, something ain't right. And then you got people that come out and brag about how much money they got and all that, you know. Evidently the change was strange and the money matter was low. And then, you do a little shaded trick like that to get you a quick dollar. And then that's my opinion. I think that's what happened. You know, if it was a skit, we would have known by now, because you don't take from December to March to know if it's a skit or not. Okay. So anyway, the lady was giving out little details and information and stuff last night, honey. That made sense. You know, and then she said, you know, I guess she works in that department, you know, of people that falsifying insurance claims and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, Lord, the truck is back now. But she said that, well, good luck to the new owner or something to that sort. No, if you report something, file a report, and they find your vehicle, you still the owner of that vehicle, am I right? You just don't walk away from it like that, do you? Well, child. Anywho, allegedly, honey, that's the tea, honey, on that part. The truck has resurfaced. Now, we don't know if she got a check, if they got a check, if they get a check. If the lady said it'll be it won't be a big check like they was thinking. It'll be like she said might be $1,750 after the deductible, whatever the case may be. Something around that big, honey, not nothing extravagant. So anyway, honey, so I comes over here to my other sister source, honey, over here in the exhibit hall over here with the detectives at, honey. I know y'all told you the detectives. These are folks is detectives, honey. Baby. She done found she done put up this house that Lady Fair had a foreclosure on, child. Oh, yeah, I had bankruptcy. I had 3. I told y'all that, so that ain't no damn secret, okay? So I done filed that before. So yeah, but this was a foreclosure. So when I seen the house, I say, well, dude, Jesus, this looks like from my hometown. Now, you know, this it looked like Sanford and Son. That's what it looked like, honey. A house looked like Sanford and Son. I say, what? Not Lady Fair being all bougie and stuff. I say, honey, don't come out here trying to act like you grand and better than everybody, honey, and you ain't got your closet clear out all the way, honey. Girl, that house looked like the farmer in the Dale, high hope chariot, the farmer in the Dale, and the wood stood alone. Woo, baby. So anyway, honey, I say, what? My cousin say, if this ain't Lady Fair old house during the time she filed bankruptcy, not Miss Bad and Bougie. I say it ain't so. Good. Baby, I fell the hell out laughing. I said, these saints is a mess, honey. They will go and pull up your dead folks, honey. But, honey, anyway, I'm getting to the juicy part, honey. Hold on. Then she come back and she say, oh, this little Caucasian lady. I done heard this name in the streets before, honey. What name I'm gonna give this lady? Because I'm not gonna call your name, ma'am. But you is messing, honey. She digs up everybody's things, honey. Yeah, they say she ducks everybody. What this lady name? What we gonna call her? No, let me see. Penny Loafer. That's what we gonna name her. Penny Loafer. The damn shoes. Well, honey, she done went and cousin say, I was made aware of the identity of the bully. So she goes around and bully everybody, honey. And who contacted the cousin's husband? Now, these children, honey, go out here and get folks' family members, spewing hate and lies to him and harassing her husband, honey. Honey, Penny Loafer, honey, calling and texting the lady husband and family members. And what tried to pay the husband $100 to go live on another content creator platform to tell lies about our cousin now. Lord Jesus. Without even researching more than 2 minutes, honey, they found Miss Penny Loafer, honey. Miss Penny Loafer's in these streets heavy, deep, honey. She put up everybody's information, honey. Y'all need to go somewhere and sit down, honey, put all people's personal information out here on these social media streets, honey. Because at the end of the day, you doing that, now what? You ain't gonna never meet none of these people in your life. And if you pull up at their doorstep, it's done. So what's the purpose? Just to get a good laugh? Well, we're gonna get a good laugh at you too, okay? Then turn around, honey, Lord, let me get to this, and then I'm gonna go to the deep, deep stuff. How these people always throw the rock and hide the hand. They say they don't want the attention. They don't want nobody bothering them. But yet and still, they on their platform, picking and poking and calling folks out their name. 2 old coons, honey. 2 old coons. Acting like a child. One older than the other. Acting like a pewter. Which is saying, which is a girl, if y'all don't go take a seat somewhere at AARP and rest your nerves, child, they sitting up here calling the lady out her name. But when the lady clapped back and put out receipts on them, they want to have the pity party and say somebody harassing and bullying them. Make it make sense. You know, the Bible says you reap what you sow. And karma don't take overnight to come around. It comes back immediately. So if you put it out here and pick at folks and call folks out their name, they're going to call you out yours. That's just what it is. Don't sow the seed that you don't want to reap, baby. Well, you over there talking about it, so you sowing the seed. Let me tell you something. The news have news anchors and news reporters. That's their job. That's what they do. I am a content creator. I have an opinion. And I can say what the hell I want to say. This is what it is. Like it or not, honey. Now go dig that. I don't care. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings one bit at all. Like I told cousin, honey, it ain't what people call you, baby. It's what you answer to. That's how you get them. Agree with the devil quickly. Okay? All right. Well, moving right along, honey. This Mama Peace came back up and surfaced the scene again, honey. And Miss Mama Peace, honey, had a few choice words, honey. Now, you know, ain't nothing like a mother could tell the truth about their child. Because they carried them for 9 months and they're going to tell the truth about their children. Now, I understand sometimes you have conflict and you get disagreements among the family, the mother and the child. I understand that, you know, because the Bible says now that honor your mother and your father, that your days may be long in the land of the living. It also says, parents, don't provoke your children to wrath. That means don't do nothing that causes your children to have turmoil against you. Okay, that goes from me to anybody. Nobody is exempt. Okay, so one thing for certain that I do know is this: children will lie. They will discredit you of your parenting because of the fact you didn't let them get their way with certain things. I understand that. Okay, so there's different situations and circumstances around parenting, and I can understand that. Okay, I didn't agree with everything my mama said. Okay, but I never disrespect my mom. I let her have her opinion. I let her say what she wanted to say, but I had the respect to let her and God handle that. So I didn't get out of hand with my mama and go toe to toe and tell her, well, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this, and I'm grown and you don't tell me, and let me tell you, I gotta no. What my mama said was final, whether I agreed with it or not. I didn't disrespect her. And thank God we didn't have social media back then. But these people these days with the social media now, these children get on here and they railroad the mamas like it's nothing. It's sad. You might have a disagreement with your mama. You might not agree with everything your mama do and say, but you should do that behind the scenes. Everything ain't supposed to be out here on social media. But when it comes out here, then you get mad when folks talk about it and pick it apart. Well, here you go. So, Lady Fair Mama. You know, I remember Lady Fair Mama said that she was not going to tell the deep dark secret. She said she was going to keep that. She said in her words, allegedly, she said, I saved your ass again, girl. Remember that? When she was on live on somebody else's platform that was interviewing her. Okay, she had said that. Okay. So apparently, honey, Lady Fair didn't get the message. Let me pause right here before I go into it. See, I'm gonna tell you another thing. People that ain't never had money, they think that they can just pay their way through life. I can just give you a few dollars and that's gonna shut you up. If I give you a few dollars, then you won't tell you. Money is needed, but the love of it, that means you'll do any and everything to get it. That is the root of all evil. That's what that means. Somebody designed to make money, somebody designed to better their life, somebody is doing it the right way, whether it's content creating or whatever. They doing it the right way, not scamming people. That is not evil. That's not the love of it. But when you start taking from people, lying and manipulating, mind controlling people to try to get their money out their pocket, touching their heart to make them feel sorry for you, to give you money, using other people and other scenarios to conjure up as a hustle to take people money from them, that's the root of evil. That's the difference. So they thought that they could quiet this lady. Remember, think back. Before, when she did that interview, they didn't want her to do the interview. They offered to pay the lady $10,000 to shut up. First, they said $5,000. Then they said $10,000. Went on live and said it at their own mouth now. Okay. Allegedly tried. Anywho, well, mama said she was going on about her business and do her little own thing. And apparently she not hurting for no money. I don't know the lady. I don't know none of them, but this is what it is. I'm just going based off what she said. She don't need no money. She said she can go to the ATM machine, honey, and put out $10,000. That was an insult of slapping her face. Okay. Well, honey, mother is back, honey. Mother say, I got me a YouTube channel, honey. Y'all go and follow, subscribe to her channel, honey. It's Feliz Closet. F-E-L-I-Z Closet on YouTube. She's supposed to drop receipts today, honey. 12 o'clock California time. Okay? So y'all know they 4 hours behind Eastern Standard Time. But anywho, honey, she said, it's not going to shut her up. She gonna speak her truth. Now, mama know your dark secrets. She said that Lady Falcon send her 1,000 cease and desist letters. Now, here's the thing. Y'all get on here and y'all create y'all content. Y'all talk about people, do what the hell y'all want to do. When somebody talk about y'all want to send them a shut up letter. Make that make sense. If you could come out here and talk about folks and do what you do, people could talk about you and do what they do. Just take it. If it's the heat in the kitchen too hot for you, step out of it, baby. That's as simple as that. But anyway, honey, Miss Mother say, honey, allegedly, honey, they done sent her a cease and desist letter, honey, to shut her mouth, honey. Baby, but Mother came with the tea. She said, when I listened to her little message, honey, she say, you can send 1,000. That ain't gonna shut me up. She said, I'm gonna speak my truth. She said, because you're not gonna come out here and lie on me and degrade me or whatever, etc., etc. Right? And she said that, hold on, let me go back to it. Let me see. Let me think what she said. She said, she said you had the nerve to, you didn't go. See, I guess the mother is in touch with her culture, our culture. Okay, deeply, okay. And what she's saying, that Lady Fair seemed to paint this portrait of that she's not a part of this descent, this culture. She wants to be, a little more than, what she's supposed to be. And Mother is trying to say, I'm trying to teach you your values, your morals, your roots, and your, get in touch with, your culture. She don't want that. So she said, you goes out and you get a Caucasian fake attorney is what she said. Okay. She said to give up a document. Wait, honey, the pot get thicker. She said, and then you use an alias name. A fake name. Well, ain't that saying that? Ain't that for sure? And got receipts to say that that child had several alien fake names. Whole criminal, allegedly now. That's what they say now. So the mama say you could even go to an African-American attorney because allegedly it was the mama, this is my opinion about what I think the mama was trying to say, honey. You could go to nobody like us, honey, because we were going to see through that mess that you was trying to do. Well, honey, Miss Mama Peace is coming to speak her truth, honey. She says she's going to tell her, honey. Now, some folks get mad at the mama, say the supporters told the mama they would spit on her. Now, you know what? First of all, that's absolutely total disrespect, because I'm not going to let nobody put their paws on my mama, let alone spit on my mama. Now, me and my mama got a disagreement. That's one thing. But for somebody that don't know my mama, come out defending me and you don't even know me, you going to spit on my mama. You ain't going to have no teeth, period. In some states, that's a federal charge to spit on somebody. I'm going to tell you something. This young lady got the brakes beat off of her by my daughter. My daughter was in the 5th grade. This girl at the time was 16. Okay. My daughter wore glasses. The little boy, which is the girl brother, was picking at my daughter, calling out her name. And my daughter, clapped back at him. So he went and told his sister, his big sister. So the big sister goes to the bus stop and she told my daughter that she was going to whoop her behind for coming at her little brother. So you know what she did? She spit on my daughter. Okay? My 16-year-old daughter said, I'm going to whoop her aspirin. And she did just that. So when she saw the little girl coming through the walkway where we lived at the time, my husband was so mad. I said, baby, we adults. We can't go to jail. We can't do this. We can't do this. But my oldest daughter, the boys came and said, there she go. My daughter took out the house. And when I say she put a whooping on her like nothing, she said, don't you ever spit on my sister. And you had the neighbors and the men, they jumping out their trucks and cars, trying to break it up. And I pulled up in my truck. I say, back up. Back the hell up. Nobody better not put their hands on mine. I said, she was bold enough to spit on my baby. She bold enough to get her tail toe up. That's it's one-on-one, back up. Because I was going to clean the whole scene. They backed up and got in their cars and left. Oh, yeah, the police came to my house and everything. Yeah, they did. But I had to explain to them it was self-defense. Because my baby's in the 5th grade, your big rusty tail gonna hit spit on my baby. Talking about that. Oh, and that's what a Rican would do for you. Oh, you got a Rican whipping too. Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, supporters, you got to know your place. It's all right to defend people and protect people that that you admire. But you don't know us. Don't you ever talk about spitting on somebody's mama. You don't know what somebody's gonna do. And don't ever get it twisted because you think that people are seasoned in age, that they is wimps. We live in a society now, you got to protect yourself. You at all costs. You ain't going to walk around here and just assume nothing. Because the thing is, y'all see us. We don't know who the hell y'all is. So you ain't gonna never catch nobody off guard. Don't ever think you're gonna catch somebody off guard, okay? But yeah, that's what one of the supporters said. They was gonna spit on her mom. Right then, I would have said, listen, that's where we draw the line. Me and my mom ain't got no, I got a vendetta with my mom, but no, we're not doing that. That's where you check people at. But I guess she didn't check the people. So that's why the mama said she gonna come with her truth. Because she feel like they're harassing and bullying her and sending people, toward her or whatever to hush her up. Here's the thing. If you ain't got nothing to hide, what's the problem? You have an opinion. You saying what you want to say. You doing what you want to do. If somebody got their opinion, they saying what they saying, do what they do, let them do that. Why are you trying to hush her up? Because there's some truth to what she's saying. That's what you don't want people to know, the real you. I say, Lord, 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 Lord. Well, anywho, the mama say, honey, she going live today. And she also said that Lady Fair falsified it. Allegedly that the document with a fake name. Now, if you're gonna stand in your truth, baby. Don't use nobody else's name. Don't brag nobody else in it. But you do you. But that's what we folks do. What am I call it? That's what, like a better word. So people that ain't got no in them. That's what they do. She say, the mama said the B word. I forgot how she said it, but she used it in a sentence. Basically, I ain't gonna let no B stop me. She didn't, call, she just, that's what's her clapback. So I'm here for the little tea, honey, and everything, honey. I said, Lord. Let me get in my comments, y'all. Oh, child, honey. Hey, let me see over here on YouTube because I ain't got that minute over here. I'm gonna read these real fast. Evelyn speaking, Patricia speaking, Claudia speaking, Bobby speaking, Kyle Love say disrespected my aunt and she's going to have to answer to me. No disrespect to you, sweetie. Oh, that's your aunt, boo? Oh, Lord. Jesus. Well, welcome, Kyle. Connie, hey, Connie, Dorothy. Thank you for the announcements, Connie. Let me see here. Somebody inbox me. Let me see. Oh, you know, I don't take everybody inboxes and things. Let me see what somebody said, child. If I can get to it, hold on. And that's another thing. You got to read before you know, because I don't just go off of what somebody say just like that. You just have to, you know, make sure you do your thorough read. Who is this? Say what now? Okay, thank you. That was a good compliment. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Let me see. Let me go over here to my Facebook, honey. Let's see who all up in here. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Mr. Blue. My whole world turned misty blue. Ah. She say, hey, sis, how you? Stand, trust in God. Okay, I got that. Carter say, good afternoon. Carter say, I'm mad because the bank locked my card, stopped my payment, and my badges is talking about fraud on the card. The devil's a lie. Your badge is still showing, Claudia. Your badge still showing, baby. You if it's time to renew, you have to wait and get another card from your bank. Now they say, right, you put it out, people are going to talk. Hey, Belinda. Let me see. Dorothy say, Claudia, they got lock on my card too, saying it's unavailable. What's up with it? I don't know. You have to check with your banks, baby. She said, I don't know. I have that card issued by the government. When you call, they put you on hold and never ask the phone. Or it'll never come back to the phone. Is it a direct express? What kind of card is it? Is it your debit card for your monthly money? She said, I meant to say hold. Okay. Dorothy said, okay, I hate that, Claudia. She said, hopefully you will get it fixed soon. Yeah. Nicole say, you're so true. Dorothy say, I know my card. Okay, I got that. She said, my card is available to all my Google accounts. Oh, okay. Yeah, especially if you're doing multiple. Yeah, they are kind of sensitive with that. Try take all the cards off and then put the card back on that you're going to use and see if it works. Cards say they stripped the wrap and the radio. She say a real car thief will strip the truck and steal the truck for parts, joyride, and set it on fire. For real. Exactly. How you got a whole truck and nothing missing but the radio and the wrap? But see, they didn't think it through. In my opinion, they didn't think it through. They thought, well, if we take the wrap off, that would give them some sense. Oh, it's true. It was stolen. And if we could take the radio, because that's the only thing probably in it was of something valuable. But it wasn't a custom radio. That's what the crazy part is. It was a factory radio. It had been a custom radio, that would kind of been different. They would have had a reason to steal it. But they took that out. That was a manufactured radio, honey. Ain't no value to that, really. It's just about as valuable as the truck is. She said, and the truck wasn't even hot wired. So who goes to steal a truck if it ain't hot wired? You went in with a key, that means you gave what? You went and made a key and gave somebody access to the key. Point blank, period. They went and put it in somebody's building for a minute or so to give it some time to get that money to come through. And when that money came through, now pop goes the weasel. Oh, they found it. They put it in a parking lot somewhere. But you know what? If them people, and sure enough, them insurance people, those are claim adjusters, they have people. Let me tell y'all something. It's nothing in this world you can do and think you got more sense than law. There's nothing in this world you're going to ever do and outsmart the law. That's why they have law in place. That's why they have people in place for certain things. Now, them people are going to go and request every camera in the area. They're going to do their research. They're going to do their investigation. It may take them a while. but they're gonna do it. Okay, that's why even if you had a lawsuit against somebody, you slip and fall. You think them people don't send out a private eye? They send out a private eye and they watch your every move. If you go to a chiropractor and you say this and that, and then you supposed to be walking with a cane, and you walking around in a store and ain't got no cane, and you ain't hurting like you saying, you don't never know who is who. People is watching your every move. Technology is different, baby. All they got to do is go and put it up. Just like that. You can't erase nothing these days, honey. They can find it. Because they need it for proof. I don't know why these folks think they smart. You was not that smart. You ain't smarter than a fifth grader. She said, if you want to know the tea, go watch Lady Fair Mother Today on YouTube today. Oh, yeah, I'm going to watch her. I'm going to watch her. Hey, Connie. Dorothy say, fine. Everybody speaking. Got that. Not they're saying about that. Let's see. Okay, everybody speaking to Nadia. Hey, Brenda. Jason says, respectfully, I call, pay the bill, and keep it moving. Trisha saying, Claudia said noon, and she is on Pacific time in LA. Yeah. Claudia said, yeah, my card is Direct Express. Oh, that's why. Unhook it. Unhook your card, and then make sure you delete all. Go in your Google Play Store and go up to where it says account. Tap on that, the little drop button, and look where it says payments. Tap where it says payments, and then you can delete the cards off of there, and then go back and refresh your screen, and then try to add it on there. Pam laughing, stay right. Tara watching, hey, LaPo and everybody else. Hey, sugar. Yeah, so I was like, man, that's crazy. But yeah, our cousin have opened up her platform again. I think she had stepped away from it because she was, getting away and doing something different. But I guess they were coming from her, calling her out her name, making fun of her, but like I told her, it ain't what people call you, baby, it's what you answer to, and that's the crazy part about it. I ain't the most beautiful woman in this world. I damn sure ain't the ugliest woman in this world. Okay. Everybody got some flaws. Okay. Everybody can stand some enhancements. Okay. I get that. But it be tripping me out. It baffles me. When folk be tore up from the damn floor. You can just see it and call it for what it is. And they be trying to comfort people. Calling them, you ain't got no room to talk, baby. If you bypass that mirror, take a good look at yourself, honey, and you will see something wrong, something terribly wrong. Pam say, not the fifth grader. Yeah, ain't smarter than the fifth grader. Fifth grader got more sense. It's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. My thing is, if I want somebody to stop bothering me and I'm living my life, I wouldn't give a damn what you say about me. I'm going to go shop till I drop, do what I do, and ignore that foolishness. But when you come out here and you taking from people, lying and dry begging. That'd be funny as hell. I'd be like, you know what? She said, yeah. She said, we got to go feed. Let me tell you something. If you're a person that would like to feed people, and you like to do stuff for people of the less fortune, you don't have to keep saying what you're going to do. You're going to dig down in your pockets, and you're going to do just what you do because you want to do it out of the goodness of your heart, whether somebody else help support what you do or not. That's just what it is. If I see somebody and I see people all the day panhandling, I have to use my better judgment if I'm going to do something. Because I'm going to tell you something. I told y'all, when you sow in your seed, make sure you sow seed in good ground. All grounds ain't good that you sow in. And give your seed an assignment. Now, if you're just doing something off the top of your head and just want to, be a blessing, okay. But if you're sowing a seed trying to help somebody less fortunate, make sure you know what ground you sowing your seed in. And some of these people that's less fortunate now used to be professionals, had careers, have family. And some people have come to the grips in their minds, they don't want to have to deal with reality of life, bills, pressure. They don't want to deal with that. So some choose to live that way because they feel it's easier for them to cope. And some, it's life just has happened to them. They have no other alternative. Don't make a mockery of people's downfall. Don't make a mockery of their less fortune to use as a way of coming up off the back of them, to make it seem like the other people you doing a good deed, when in intent in your heart, you know you're doing it for on a motive for yourself to get more money. I don't care how many years you've been doing it. There was a lady, I don't know if this lady's still living or not. She was a jewelry heist, is what they call it. Okay? She was known for stealing. This lady would go up in Saks Fifth Avenue, all them places, honey. Grand places. Dressed the part, looked the part, and walk up out there with them people's stuff. She was a criminal. That's what she lived her life as, doing that. So when you say that you're a person that's out here, want to, feed the home, then it's the crazy part. I seen a page, somebody had put a snapshot of it. You got a page and you say you want to feed the homeless, but you standing up with name brand from head to toe, and standing up where a bike drop, I guess that was a helicopter, air helicopter behind you. That's just like a preacher saying, I want to build a building, but you got on Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton, and everything else, and you standing up with your jet and your Rolls Royce, and you talking about you want to help people. That's crazy. That's a red flag right there off the rip. I wouldn't give you my money. Absolutely not. I wouldn't give it to you. Because if you can stand there and do all that, you got money. And the money that these people brag about they make on these social media streets. Think about it. If you make $70,000 a month, I can't spend $70,000 in a month. I couldn't. So if I make $70,000 a month, just hypothetically, okay, by the time I pay my bills, I still got a good amount of money. Another what? 60, probably I'll say a good 65,000 left, maybe. That goes in the bank. Then I get paid again the next month. If I make another 70,000, and I put that pay my bills and pay that 65 in y'all see what I'm saying? So you gotta these folks be lying. Everybody ain't making all that kind of money. If you are, and you broke, you don't need to have no money. Because that means you are mismanaging your money. If I made $10,000 a month, I still wouldn't be able to have to come and ask nobody for nothing. Why? Because my bills itself, run about $4,000 a month. That means I got $6,000 left. I could take $1,000 to splurge, put $5,000 in the bank. I still got money. So by the time the next month roll around, I ain't broke. I'm adding to that 5,000 every month I get paid. If I make 10,000 a month on social media. People get excited because they hear numbers. You gotta think. You gotta think. Because there would be no need for nobody to come out here and ask nobody for a damn thing if you're making that kind of money. So that means what? Somebody lying somewhere. That's what I thought. Let's see what they said over here on YouTube. Connie say, Terry. Dorothy say, that's true. Nobody got room to talk. Just look in the mirror. Okay. She say, make me sick when telling everybody what you did for somebody else. Pitiful. Oh, exactly. Terry say, Lil Po, wouldn't it have been vandalized? Yeah, the vehicle would have been vandalized if it was stolen. Person gonna steal something, they're gonna bust the window out to get into it. If they can't get in there with a pop lock thing. Child, these people got all kinds of scams. Doctor say, I saw that on the news about that old lady stealing that expensive jewelry. Okay, so you know I ain't lying. This they call it a jewelry heist. You probably could Google and pull it up. I think the last time, this was back in when I lived in Atlanta. I think it was in around 2015 was the last time she was arrested. She was 70. She was almost 80 then. And she was already, I think she was already on house arrest then or something. No, they put on house arrest. The lawyer requested her to be on house arrest. They say she had health conditions and all that. Well, how you have health conditions and you can go in the store and steal? You ain't know you had health conditions before you went in that store? The craziness of it all. Walked in she went in Saks. They've been in all these stores that and pretty much bought from. She walked up in Saks, honey, some gold hoop earrings. And walked right up there. She said, and said, I just wanted to see if I could get away with it. What? What is in these people's brain? You just a kleptomaniac. Child, please. Terry say, who would have taken time to take off a wrap? Wouldn't they have to spray paint the wrap? I'm just saying, Terry, make it make sense. Wrap is stretch paper. It's like tint. You know how you put tint on the windows? And they can take the wrap off. It takes time. And you have to pay for that. They have people that specialize in that. They call them chop shops and places like that, honey. They could, they specialize in taking wraps and stuff like that off. And that's what I said from day one, And that was my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion. I don't give a damn who don't like it. That's what it is, honey. Teresa say, hey, Sabrina. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, but she just doing that to get numbers and views. Baby, I don't care about no damn numbers and views. I'm just talking. We just have conversations because we entitled to talk. I don't care nothing about no numbers and views, honey. I don't care nothing about all of that. That's the part folks don't understand. She's just trying to run her numbers. If she's trying to, no, I ain't, baby. Trust and believe I ain't. I ain't, honey. Because let me tell you something. Social media, these are checks. It's a change. It helps. I say that. But it don't pay my bills. God knows it don't. It don't pay my bills, honey. And if I ever get tired and don't want to be on social media no more, I know how to go and get a 9 to 5. I know how to do that, honey. I got skills and talents that I can get a job just about anywhere if I want to do that. That's my prerogative. So no, I ain't doing this in hopes to get rich. No, baby. That's not what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to go get out here and make an ass of myself just to get $1. I'm just not going to do it. So I would be one of them less amount of money content creators, honey, ever paid. Because the little changes, it can give me gas, you know, spend on what I want to spend on and give back to people and everything like that. And that's what another thing I understand. They get all this money and they'll never give nobody nothing back. None of their supporters. They don't give nothing to their supporters. Just take. And these damn supporters just as gullible and crazy as they want to be. Forgive me for saying crazy. Gullible as they want to be. It's just giving, and nobody ain't never giving you back nothing. They don't even offer you prayer and pray with you. Child, please. Woo, baby. Connie said, Terry laughing at Connie. Connie said, oh, hello, Terry. Connie, you said something that I didn't see, boo. I don't see your comment. You know how this screen is, son. So yeah, my little few numbers, honey, we just be having a conversation and we just come together and just talk, honey. So that's all it is. We don't care. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, so but yeah, then people, you know, they jumping and calling this, you know, talking about people bullying them. Child, ain't nobody bullying you. Just take it. That's all. Claudia saying, how you trying to run your numbers up when there is never anyone over here but us faithful few? She followed out that be real. Tell them again, Claudia. I have my faithful few people that be with me all the time. That comes. Shit, I ain't trying, I don't, because here's the thing too. I like original organic people. Because people are fickle. People are very fickle. When you don't agree with them, or you have a you know, your opinion about something, they and they don't like it, then they tend to say, well, I'm gonna unsubscribe. I'm not gonna follow her no more. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna lose no damn sleep. So I'd rather have people that I know that's, you know, hey, regardless, Pastor, if I agree with you or not, you know, I'm here for it, you know. And if they have a disagreement, opinion, they say, well, Pastor, I don't agree with you on that. They are right. They have a right to say, I don't agree with that. That's just my opinion. I'm not going to be mad at them and block them. I think Nadia had a disagreement one time. It was something we was talking about and she didn't agree with it. Nadia's still with me. I didn't go in on Nadia and block her and got rid of her because she had a disagreement or because she didn't like what I said. That was her opinion. We are grown adults. We got a right for our opinion. I don't want nobody to agree with me all the time. Because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I stand to be corrected. That's just what life is. But if you're a person that don't want nobody to never correct you, you is a lost cause. It's just what it is. You know? That's my opinion. Yeah, it be the faithful few over here, but we still get the job done, Claudia. We still get the job done. Thank you so much. They be in the bushes watching. Yeah, I'm stay up here in the skybox in the bushes. I don't want to give her no view, but you're interested in what I'm saying. Make it make sense. Woo, baby. Yes, ma'am, honey. Yes, ma'am. Nadia say, stand up, OGs. 11-month subscriber anniversary, and is. Thank you, Nadia. Nadia ain't never stripped me of her badge. I don't think Brina agree with everything I say. Brina don't comment a lot. But she's still with me. One of my top supporters. Connie too. Connie been with me A1 day one. You know, Connie, me and Connie, you know, we done bumped heads a couple of times. We have. But Connie's still right here. One thing I know, Connie got my Lil Po back, okay? She don't play about Lil Po. None of them do. Nora Cersei. I can name them. Who else? Been with me? Pam. Who else been with me? Sheila Davis. So quite a few of them. They probably sit back and say, Pastor Ina. Belinda. Yeah. Cynthia Whitfield. It's quite a few of them that stayed with me. But I got rid of a lot of them, because one thing about me, honey, when I know that you're a snake, I don't care if you got a badge, I'll cut you off quick. And they will tell you that. Surely will. Because I'm not hard up. I'm not. But I do give access to my platform where people have an opinion that they want to say something. They're entitled to it. That's why I don't take sides with people. That's why I stand on my own. Give people freedom of speech. Say what they want to say. Long as they respect me, I respect them. I don't link and click up with nobody. I'm free to go to wherever I want to go. If I come to your platform and give you a visit and drop you a super sticker, it's because I want to. I'm not trying to buy followers. I'm not trying to buy subscribers. I'm not trying to buy nobody. I do it because I want to do it. Rather you do it in return, that's on you, because you ain't me. Nobody ain't using me. I do what I want to do. And that's just what it is. And when other people have disagreements or whatever, that's them. I don't put myself in their disagreements. It has no bearing on me. So when I come to your platform and somebody may have a disagreement, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm my own individual person. If I like this person, I like that person, I like that person, I'm entitled to like who I want to like. If I come to your platform and you don't, and I speak, I don't come with nothing else. I don't even stay long. I'll come in somebody's platform, I address them in their chat. Hey, so and so and so in chat. If I'm led and I feel like giving you a super sticker, I will, because it's all just showing support. That's just what it is. I think if enough of us support one another, we'll stop all this old foolishness. I would drop, give us a super sticker or something like that. And half the time, I'm not sitting in your chat the whole time you talking. I am going about my business. I just come out of courtesy, speak, and go. Because I don't have no beef and no problem with nobody. At all, absolutely nobody. I don't. And that's just what it is. I don't get caught up in that. That's just not me. Teresa said, congratulations, Nadia. Nadia said, I love your personalities. She said, that's what make us OGs. Yeah. Thank you, Nadia. Yeah, I mean, you have to be versatile. It's not being fake. It's not being messy. You have to be versatile. You have to be free in who you are. You have to let people be who they are. And it's just what it is. When people come to my platform and they don't mess with somebody else, that's their business. They ain't got nothing to do with Lil Poe. They don't. When somebody show me something different, then I deal with them accordingly. But I don't deal with people based off on what somebody else say. I deal with them how they do me. If you do me wrong, then I deal with you like that. I don't deal with you. But if you do somebody else wrong and I like you and I like the other person, I ain't got nothing to do with that. And that's what people got to understand, that don't put people in categories because you don't like them. Don't put people in categories. Watch this person, watch that person. You ain't got to watch me here, because I don't move like that. I try to be the same person every day, all my life. I've always been that way. I ain't wishy-washy like that. I'm not. I'm like this. I've had one best friend as a female, and I think we was friends for like 25 years. If I cut her off and ain't fool with her no more, when I'm done with you, I'm just done with you. I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I just don't talk about you. I just don't have nothing to say about you. You ain't heard me bring her name up at all. And me and her was friends for 25 years. When she crossed me, that was it. I don't hate her. If God, I don't want nothing to happen to her. I don't want nothing bad to happen to her. I just don't. She just can't never. We just can't never, hang together no more. We just can't. Let me see. Claudia said, I don't play. She said, I haven't been here a year. She said, but I go to the bat for you, Lil Poe, because you have proven yourself to be real, genuine person. Thank you, baby. Trisha say, I'm just the same. I'm that same way, Claudia. Thank you, Trisha. Yeah, I mean, you have to be. You got to be mature. You really do. Now to say, I love my OGs and I don't play by none of y'all. She said, I may not personally know any of you, but y'all my family. And that's thanking Naughty. And that's how we are over here. We are a family. When one hurt, we hurt. I haven't seen none of these young ladies that has been with me, the new ones and the older ones alike. I have not seen any of them treat each other any type of way. They don't go against each other. If they have a disagreement and they don't like it, we laugh it off and keep it moving. But if somebody hurt, we hurt. Somebody sick, we praying. And that's just what it is. That's how it's supposed to be. But that's how Lil Poe run her platform. So Lil Poe don't have no alternative motive. Let me quiet the minds of some that may be inquiring or wondering about Lil Poe. I don't have no alternative motive for nothing, honey. I ain't chasing clout. I ain't trying to do none of that. I care less than a damn because this don't pay Lil Poe's bills. That's why my husband get up every day. For the last, 60, he's 65. He's been working ever since he was 16, do the math. He's been getting up every day of his life since he was 16, working and putting the time in. And Lil Poe has worked and put her time in. So I ain't doing that for this. I mean, yeah. We make money on here. And I thank God for the little bit I do get from ads and from y'all views and from y'all sharing and from y'all super chats and y'all stars or whatever. I appreciate all of it. Honey, if you just go back and watch the videos over and over and over again, that's a blessing right there. I'm satisfied with that. Yeah, but it don't pay Lil Poe bills, honey. So yeah, there's no reason for me to link up, or the chase cloud or none of that. I don't care, honey. About not it ain't that serious. It really ain't, honey. It ain't that. But I just like to have fun. I like to talk to y'all and y'all talk back to me, and we like to fellowship, and we have a good time. I think we do a lot of activities, every day, all day. Sometimes we get tired of doing the same thing. Sometimes we too tired to even participate, but we make it do what it do. Yep. Let me see. Now they say, yes, ma'am. My inbox is full of love from my OGs. You better know it. You better know it. Yeah. Now they say, Patricia got her hands praising up. Teresa say, I agree, Claudia. Lil Poe is genuine. Thank you. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. Because hey, Lil Poe got flaws too. Hell, I ain't perfect. I never, one time I said I was perfect. That's why, and because some people in their mind, they'll think, oh, gotta, she be to this person chat and she be to this person chat. Well, I like everybody. Nobody did nothing to me, so why shouldn't I? Now certain places I will not go because I've seen certain things and how, person get on there and just degrade a woman every day, all day, and you got flaws too. I would never mount their platform. I just won't do that. But have I picked a side? No, I ain't picked a side. That was a choice. I'm not sitting up there, going in with nobody that's talking about somebody every day, all day like that. That's just not me. Because it's more out here than that, that you can be doing, so no. And I don't even know that. I don't know that. No, I don't know nobody out here, actually, to be honest with you. Let's see. She say, that's why I stick with my OGs, and Queen really got a good platform always. Thank you, Trisha. Thank you for the wine glasses, Connie. Dorothy say, I only been here few months, but I love you, Lil Po, and all my sisters. We love you too, lady. Yeah, so that's who I am. So you ain't got to wonder. I hope that quiet your little hearts and your minds if you're troubled and wanting you're sitting back in the bushes and watching me to see what kind of moves I'm gonna make, honey. It ain't even that type of party with me. So save yourself the trouble, all right? Save yourself the trouble. Yep. But y'all, did y'all have a good time last night in the club, honey? The club was lit last night. I looked, I say, ooh, we had about it was 800 people on TikTok. I say, well, why that? But I understand they don't all be in the chat, but you could see them as they was coming in. I say they was getting down, wasn't it? They came on to the club last night, and I think we had about got over 140, I think 140 or 50 people on Bigo Live that was in the live. But behind the live, there was over 6,000 folks. I guess they'd be up in the bushes for them over there too. I said, where all these people come from? It's a lot of folks. Now y'all know I took the video down off of YouTube because YouTube don't play that, and I didn't leave it up on YouTube. But we had about 40 something people on YouTube that were in the bushes or whatever. But yeah, we had a good time. Want to say, yeah, it was nice. Just say, yes, child. We had a great time last night at the club. Woo, baby. Dorothy made it, y'all. I thought Dorothy used to be late. She missed the bus and everything. But Dorothy made it to the club last night. Teresa said, yes, indeed. Baby, Teresa was over there on TikTok getting her dance on, her Miss Wanda, honey. Yes, indeed, honey. But I enjoy that. So I think tonight, Miss Carver, y'all. I think she I think she said that she was gonna. I went to her chat this morning, so I think she is going to have her club open tonight. So y'all make sure we go over there and show Miss Carver, Cynthia Carver, on YouTube. Show her some love and in her club tonight. She play that kind of music that all y'all look older than me. That music that y'all like. That what they call it, hole in the wall music. Woo, baby. So y'all make sure y'all go over there if y'all ain't doing nothing tonight and listen to what she got going on over there. But I'm finna see if Miss what time it is in California, y'all. Is it time, honey? We ain't missed the time yet, did we? Don't let me miss it. Hold on. What time is it here? It's after 3 here. 3, 2, 4. Oh, wait a minute, honey. We done missed the whole. Wait, let me see. Child, all y'all didn't tell me. I've been running my mouth, honey. Don't tell me I done missed the lady, y'all. Oh, we missed her. She was on an hour ago. Why y'all didn't tell me to shut up? She was on an hour ago. First part of me, myself, and her. Oh, well, honey, let me tell y'all something. Let me go and listen to honey. And I might come back over on YouTube and go live, honey. Let me go and see what Miss Mother was talking about, sure. So y'all want to hear this tea? Y'all come over here on YouTube. She said, I didn't make it to the club last night because I was mad at the bank trying to get my stuff fixed. I understand, Claudia, but we partied for you, boo. Wanda said, what's the name? It's Feliz Closet. F-E-L-I-Z Closet. C-L-O-S-E-T. She said, we gonna watch the replay. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here now and watch her. Let me listen to her, what she said, and then we'll come on YouTube and talk about it. So I'll see y'all later, okay? Later. Love you, Nadia. Y'all come back. We're gonna let me listen to this. We'll come back.